ask a question?
Just,
Go ahead.
I don't even know.
Go ahead.
Anyway, welcome back to Rev Endurance Sports, and this is one of my cycling heroes. Now, we all have sports heroes, but because I'm a cyclist, this is Pete Penseyres. And what's the correct way to pronounce your name? I just want to make sure.
Penseyres.
Penseyres,
Yeah.
And Pete, do you mind if I say how old you're going to be?
Going to be 80.
Yeah, it's going to be 80. But I've been, when I first started doing doubles and that kind of stuff and getting ready to do Race Across America, I was reading up on this guy all the time. And was it 1986? So just before I turned on the camera, I was asking you about 1986. So tell me briefly again, as you were just saying, what were three things or whatever number you want to say that made that year so special? And that was the year you set the course, or the average speed record across the entire country.
Yeah, so I guess number one would be the Aerobars. We didn't know what to call them, but I built my own. Had some help from Dr. Chet Kyle. And the former maintenance manager at Santa Rosa.
Okay.
He helped me build the prototypes, which we heliarmed.
Okay.
Secondly, it was liquid food.
Yeah.
It was called Ultra Energy at the time, and now it's called Spiz.
Yep.
And I guess third was the just my crew, and the fact that everything went well. You know, that we had determined when we was going to sleep, and you know, you can't always do it on the schedule you plan out, but everything worked, and so it was just like everything came together. It was just a perfect storm.
One quote I saw somewhere else, it said, "Nothing hurt." Was that true?
No, that was back from '84.
Oh, was that '84?
And it was a newspaper person or somebody,
some
journalist came up alongside me in Pennsylvania, and he's shouting out the car window, and he says, "What hurts the most now?" And I said, "Well, really nothing at the moment." And it seemed like he got really pissed off, and he just took off. And then he came back a little later. I think he was trying to get out of traffic. So he comes back a few minutes later to give me a chance to think. So I said, "You asked me what hurts." I said, "I've got a really bad case of chapped lips." And he didn't say anything. He just took off.
And you're in Pennsylvania, so you're about 2 states away, right?
Yeah,
pretty close to finishing.
Yeah, it was pretty much the last day. I was in the eastern Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And liquid nutrition. So how many other guys were doing, guys or girls, were doing liquid nutrition at the time that you started doing it? Anyone else?
Yeah, there was, Randy had made some grape flavor that didn't contain any milk products.
Okay. The whey protein?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. And so, let's see, who was the woman that used that? The celebrities. I don't want to name her because I can't remember for sure.
But everyone was still pretty much eating solid food.
And actually, Jonathan Boyer had done that in '85. He used a lot of. He ate some solid food. They showed him eating it off of a frisbee or something. But he had a lot of liquid food. He was just using stuff that was on the market at the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we said, that sounds like a good idea. And that was where Randy came up with this Ultra Energy stuff.
Yeah.
And that's another funny story. But
yeah, we'll get it another time.
We'll get it another time.
So 3 Ram solos, you won 2. And then how many other transcontinental record things did you hold as well? You held some tandem records. What else? Didn't you do an HPV thing too?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And that's a record. That was a 4-man team, 89.
Yeah.
The 4-man 50 age group record we did, mostly Bicycling Magazine people.
Yeah.
In 1996, and we were all over 50 years then I did a lot of fun stuff, and that was when the 8-person teams. Okay.
Yeah.
Those are really fun.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And Barbara, who's filming us, did 8-person. I did 2-person.
And I had a blast.
Yeah. When I did 2-person, my other guy DNF. So that wasn't as fun, but it was definitely not a solo. So anyway, Pete, thanks for taking the time.
You're welcome.
I know the rest of your crew's getting ready to go, so I appreciate you taking the time to chat with us. You'll catch them on the first hill. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you up the road.